Well, we got in a fight with the giant robotic snake thing that shoots lightning. Ian tried to shoot it. Uh, did not work out for him. He got shot pretty hard in return, and tried to. We kind of ended up running from it in the end. After a little hee hawing about standing and fighting, eventually ran away from it after banishing it for a short duration. And running away from it is where we left off after we ran away.
All right, that's pretty good. You may have inspiration for the session. It was
Okay.
a pretty basic session last time, but we tuned back in to our party in the ruined city of Asmarat. You guys had been exploring the cityscape and come across a bazaar that was full of what appeared to be desiccated bodies. Indeed.
Eh, is there anything left in the bazaar? Such as goods that used to be sold here?
You guys left that behind. That's where the snake is.
I thought you said we're just now in a bazaar.
Nope, that's where you guys were when you
Oh,
found him.
okay. Where are we now?
You were running back through the streets,
Uh,
headed back to the place where you guys came in.
good
And
choice.
right, the creature came up from behind you.
Hmm.
Here, let me see if I can draw this out. I bet none of you have a map, but I can. Let's see. Boop. This is your base camp. You guys went like this, took a left, found some stuff, went up and around there. So, toot toot toot. Uh-oh, I think I hear Anderson again.
Samuel L. Jackson sitting in the corner waiting for his turn.
All right, yeah. So you guys, you entered into the city at spot number one.
Okay.
Sorry, Anderson's awake.
Yeah.
All right, he's going back upstairs. Let's see how long that lasts.
He's got to get tired eventually, right?
Oh, he is tired, and that's part of the problem.
I keep forgetting y'all are in Central Time.
Now we are.
Or I thought Logan was in Central. Aren't you?
Nope, we're
Oh,
damn close though. So
oh.
close that I've had to lock my phone before.
Had to lock your phone? What?
So you guys know about cell phones and like how they will update their times depending on the time zone that you're in, right?
Uh
So in certain parts of my house, I used to, you know, hit Central Time.
huh. Wow.
Yeah,
Sal.
I'm
That's
I'm that close.
wow. Damn.
Yeah. So it was a little frustrating. So I locked my phone.
You make it just stay Eastern.
Yes. I have to manually change it to Central Time now.
Hmm. Makes sense.
Yeah. What was I talking about? I've lost my train of thought. Oh, okay. So yes, you guys entered at place number one. That's where you encountered the stuff, and you decided to turn left. And after you turned left, that's when you investigated those houses. You found those desiccated plants and furniture, the beans that crumbled to dust when you tried to pick them up. Okay, so if you want to take the other
Not the
path,
beans. The beans.
yep, the beans. Uh,
No.
Further down the road, you see two glowing lights straight ahead.
Well, I hope it's not the eyes of anything. That would be bad.
Nope. In fact, looking at them, they appear to get further apart from each other and then move back closer together.
Maybe it's a snail.
As you get further, as you move on closer, it is those two flame skulls that ran away from you. They don't spot you.
I just want to shoot it or what?
If you can take them out from this distance, that would be good. I'm pulling up my character sheet now because I don't think I'm
I
got
don't
many
have the
spells
range.
left.
Y'all got cantrips.
How far away are they? Right now, they're a few hundred feet. The reason why you can see them is that they are simply glowing in the middle of the night. The sun blocked day is a more accurate way.
Oh.
Okay. As soon as you get into 120 feet, go ahead and make an attack roll.
Hope he doesn't call the construct thingy. That would be bad.
Yes, there are two. Uh huh. That's a hit. Okay. It's a direct hit. You're gonna have to smack it again because it's still there. That also hits. Ooh. Uh, you. It is a bit far off at 120 feet. That's what, 40 yards. But you can see that its skull begins to splinter. It turns and goes. Ah! It will. We're gonna have to roll initiative here.
All right. Ooh, natural 20 on initiative. Oh, I don't want to go first.
I usually don't either.
All right, so we got a 12 for Meepo. Meepo has the higher deck, so we're gonna say that Levi's got 11.5. And then a nat 20, so a 22 for Click.
Yes, 22.
Okay. I rolled an 18 for the damaged one plus its dex, so Click still goes first for FS1. And then for FS2, it was not any faster. So, Click, these two flame skulls that have been alerted to your presence, they are 120 feet away as Levi took shots at them.
Okay, and he only managed to take out one, correct?
Nope, it's still there. It looks very hurt though.
And then they're how far away?
120 feet.
All right. Based on our last encounter, do I know about how quickly they can move?
You there, Logan?
Logan.
Sorry, had to say something to somebody else.
That's okay.
Yes, you've seen how they move. They don't have any feet of any kind to speak of, but they can float around pretty quick. Like when you used your turn undead, uh, they were moving away faster than most of your party can walk.
Okay.
So they could definitely close the distance if they wanted to.
Gotcha. And there's not really anything I can do, and I don't want to like move up to try and close the distance.
Mm-hmm.
All right, how far did Ian move up?
He's 120 feet away from them.
Okay, so we're all 120 feet away.
Yes.
Gotcha. All right. You know what? Let's just go ahead and I'll just cast Bless on Meepo. And I'm going to cast it at basic first level.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, never mind. I don't want to cast Best. These guys are pretty easy to kill. I don't really know what to do.
Cantrips.
Yeah, I'll just hold a Toll the Dead if they get in 60 feet.
Okay.
Prepare action.
All right. Now it is the damaged Flame Skull's turn. It's going to move its 40 feet closer to you, getting 80 feet away. And then
Toll Dead is 60-foot range.
right. It can only move 40 feet.
That's okay.
It cracks opens its jaw nice and wide as it again makes that eerie call. And you see 3 spectral darts appear above its head. It's going to use Magic Missile, targeting Levi because Levi shot it. Levi, I'm going to need you to take 13 points of force damage. Ping, ping, ping. The spectral energy that has appeared around Levi completely blocks the attack. Let's see. It's the second one's turn. It's going to move up at a slight angle so it's not standing next to its buddy, but closing the distance as well. Target rich environment. Who's it going to hit? Are you guys, let's see, are you guys all standing together?
Sure, roughly.
Yeah, I'd
Now,
say
no, wait. This one probably is the one that used a fireball last time. Yeah, okay. This one is going to also use magic missile, but let's see. I'm gonna roll a d6 here. The 5 and 6 is maze. No, wait.
There's 4 of us. There are 5 of us actually.
Yeah, but they know. Oh yeah, I'll just roll a d4. So 3.
5.
Yes, but Levi can't be hit right now, and these guys aren't dummies.
Yeah. Are they smart though? Are they?
Their stats say they are smart.
Oh,
They're smarter than anybody in the party, actually.
we be dumb. I think I was actually the smartest if I remember as I said.
You're the smartest in the party with a 13. Just a
Just
little.
saying a lot.
Yeah. Inside baseball, these guys have a intelligence of 16.
Oh, neat.
Yeah. So I'm gonna roll a d4.
Hey, that just means that whenever we screw up, we're playing to our characters.
Yes.
1 is Meepo, 2 is Click, 3 is Maze, 4 is Katya. I rolled a 3. So it shoots at Maze. But that same energy that you saw Cloak Levi, Cloak's Maze, is they also cast the shield spell. Ping, pong, ping. It is now Meepo's turn.
Well, they're all kind of far away. They're all far away.
80 feet.
Yeah, I'm not gonna shoot them. I mean, I could sprint to get to them if I wanted to. Don't really want to though. Just asking for trouble. Hmm. I will get on Katya's shoulders
I'm gonna
because
say,
I can. Because I'm Katya now too.
sure. By that logic, sure. Let's. Oh, we forgot to roll for Katya. Can you roll for
Oh, I didn't.
Katya's
I
one?
rolled a 5 for
Okay.
Katya's initiative.
All right. Katya has a 5. All right, Levi, it's your turn now. Uh, that is a hit. Okay. It looks like it's barely hanging on. For only. Not enough.
Jesus. Like Logan leading this on.
Yeah, so I mean, it couldn't be closer to death, but hand on my heart, I'm not screwing with you.
I just thought it was close to death at the start.
No.
Turn.
No,
Originally, when you
these
said
are
it
the
was like holding on.
these are the guys that Click sent away, so they're unhurt. It's a good one. No, it's like actually a good idea. Okay. That is your turn. Next up is Maze. Let's see, what is Maze gonna do? Gotta read this one. Did he really put True Strike on here?
Is he familiar with True Strike and what makes it such a crappy cantrip?
I don't know if he can actually put.
Now, is it because he chose it, or did it come from like an ability of some kind?
He had to choose it. Okay. Well, Maze is not going to True Strike. Instead, they are going to pull from their book and make similar motions that we have seen Click make as they cast Toll the Dead after moving up to close the distance. See, targeting the damaged one of Levi. Can someone roll a d20 for me?
Us.
Yes.
3.
Oh, 3?
Mm-hmm.
The skull shatters.
What?
It's like you had to roll a 6 on that last bit of damage.
Now, how far away are they
From
from me?
yeah, they're 80.
That's
Yep,
fine. Just
I
want
have
to make
that
sure.
turn yet.
Okay, yes, that would be Maze's turn. After Maze, it's Katya.
They're still 80 feet away. How fast is Katya? Gotta look up. I don't know her character. Speed.
30.
I don't know how to read this sheet.
30.
I'll take your word for it. Katya will sprint towards them.
Okay, dashing.
Yes.
All right, they close 60 feet. You are now 20 feet away from them.
That's all I got. I'm trying to read what else she has. Bonus action stuff.
Bonus action Misty Step or bonus action buff spells is what Katya typically can do.
Buff spells. Why does this not have it? Where's your spell? There's your spell list, I think. No. Damn, there's a lot of freaking spells in here.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, technically, I'm not sure if she should have that many, or those are all the paladin spells. I haven't
I
looked.
think they're all the paladin spells, and the ones with a P next to it mean prepare.
Okay.
I think. Known spells? I think paladins know all their spells.
No, paladins would know their spells based on their level and their
Yeah, of course.
charisma modifier.
Yeah, but they know all of them that they have the spell level to use. Right?
You know, it's like
No.
it's when it comes to preparing for unless I'm getting this wrong because I'm thinking of ranger.
There's too many damn spellcasters. That's all she can do. She doesn't have a bonus action attack or anything, though. Okay.
No.
I wonder what level she gets that. But okay. I guess that's all she does.
Okay. So we come back around to the top. It is Click again.
And they're still 80 feet away, right?
Yes.
All right. And none of the other ones have been hurt. Correct?
There's only one left, and it has
not hurt.
not been hurt.
All right. And he's 80 feet away.
Yes.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and get within, let's see here, 80. All right. I can fly, so I'm going to get within 60-foot range.
Okay.
Staying somewhat airborne. I'm not trying to be like super high up in the air.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to go ahead and cast Sacred Flame at it.
Dex save.
Yep.
All right. Someone roll me a d20 to go with their +3.
2.
All right, he fails.
All right. That is 7 points radiant damage.
Okay. The fire that was encircling this skull changes from this neon green to a bright white for a moment. Is that what Click does?
Yeah, don't really have any bonus actions. So
Okay.
yeah, we'll just leave it with that.
All right. So you are how far away?
I got myself 60 feet away.
Okay. The flame skull, looking at Katya, who's immediately in front of it, and Meepo. Call evens or odds, Eric.
Even.
All right. If I roll even, he's targeting Meepo. Odd, he's targeting Katya. This flame skull regains its green coloring.
Even though
As
it's hit with radiant damage?
it doesn't actually have anything special done to it when it
Uh-huh.
has radiant damage.
That's a bummer.
Yeah, it's not like
Most undead things that regenerated couldn't do it if they were hit with radiant.
it's not regenerating. Sorry, I'm doing this more so against for visual stuff.
Oh, okay. I was
yeah,
expecting
sorry.
the regeneration aspect.
No.
She
Sorry.
does have 2 attacks. She has extra attack.
Yep. So, Katya sees the creature's eyes glow brightly as it launches 2 fire rays attacks at her. Does a nope, and that one does not hit.
Nope.
And I assume a 19 does neither.
Nope.
Katya, preparing herself for the incoming eye rays, raises her shield in time to. There's a scorching of wood as she blocks it in time. It is now Meepo's turn.
Damn, Cassie, if only you were closer.
Oop.
Oh. Oh. Anyway, she does have her react. So she has the reaction Misty Step, right?
Bonus action Misty Step.
Oh, that was okay. Does she have any reaction stuff? I think mostly defensive reaction stuff. Oh,
Yep.
Well. I guess I will hop off. How far away are they?
20 feet.
20 feet. Jesus, what the hell? Somebody
Somebody
use an air duster?
Not quite.
Sounds like a duster. Okay. Or a compressor leak. That's better. I'm going to prepare action to attack whenever I am in melee distance of a skull.
Is that all?
Yes, but just gonna prepare action. I need Katya to get closer.
Okay.
What are you doing, Logan?
Don't worry about it.
I am worried about it.
Levi, it's your turn.
Because you, Jesus.
19 hits. Dirty 20 hits. $25. This thing is looking extremely ragged. All right, I need someone to roll another save as you see May's attempt Toll the Dead.
19.
All right, it passes. There's no damage. The bong that you heard the first time, it's more of like a tink. There is no toll for the
No ball. No ball.
Katya's turn.
Katya will move to. So both the skulls are which skull is closer?
There's one living skull.
Okay, the other one's okay. It's dead.
Yes.
Going to move to engage it.
All right. It is engaged.
Trigger Meepo's
Congratulations. Ian got the joke.
Uh-huh. So that will trigger Meepo's engage as a reaction.
Okay.
Attack. Yes.
All right. Attack roll.
By the way, Logan, you say it was daytime or nighttime?
It's daytime, but the swirling sandstorm that has encircled the city in a thick dome has cast everything in dark shadows.
Gotcha.
It's practically night.
So I get a full 21.
21.
Yes. Get advantage.
No, did you? Oh, you didn't include your pluses.
Yeah, I did. Plus 9.
21 does hit.
Okay. I keep forgetting how many damn dice I get. I wish this thing didn't disappear. We're level 9, right?
Yeah. All you gotta do is get rid of your lucky.
No, I like that. It's very useful as a trump, as a backup emergency. 33 damage.
The skull explodes on the tip of your rapier.
Poof. Well,
You are now left with just the sounds of the whirling dust storm.
I cast Sacred Flame on the Whirling Dust Storm.
Okay.
what?
Need to make a dex save.
What does that do?
That is 26.
What?
All right.
You
I'm
missed.
confused.
What do you all do now?
Did you shoot flame at a storm?
All right. So, how do we want to do this? Do we want to go back and try and tackle the big snake creature, or
No.
You are at this little crossroads here. Let me change my color. This is where the party currently is. Yes. You can
Yes, that's fine for me. I don't really know which direction we're supposed to be heading. True. Where's Guide again in all this?
Maze reminds you that Guide did not want to enter deeper into the city
Okay.
and decided
Miko would know.
to
I was asking for my refresher.
okay.
all right,
Maze
find a place to sleep? Is what I'm hearing.
Anytime is nighttime if you're determined enough.
Yes, but to benefit from a long rest, you guys need to wait 24 hours. Because right now it's
How long has
only
it been?
it's been about 10. Because
Well,
remember, you guys woke up this morning,
But how long
traveled.
you said we have to wait?
You benefit from a long rest every 24 hours.
Okay.
so we gotta wait another. Yeah. Well, what do you want to do till then?
Perception check.
For who? For who? That would probably be for the better. He seems to know what he's doing. Yes. He knows what he's doing. So is that what do we want to do? Is that what we want to do? Yeah, you go out and loot if you want. I don't know if there's gonna be much here to loot. Back towards where the snake is. Oh, well, I guess we could do that. I would rather
Perception check.
for who?
Group perception or just one of them?
Hmm.
All of us?
Hmm.
Or do you want to make a perception check? Passive perception?
All right. Since Levi is the one who volunteered, Levi is the one who makes a perception check.
I don't know if you could choose what you perceive.
Levi.
Yeah,
Ah,
I'd rather not deal with that thing again. So
I wonder
let's
if we're even
move
going to get a
the
choice.
opposite direction of where it's coming from.
It appears to be heading in your direction from where you guys were.
Let's go the opposite way. Yeah, so let's go.
All right,
Go.
we move.
Let's go, Logan.
Okay. So you move on to this next space.
Maybe. What is this space? It's not tied to number 3.
This is just how you guys explore it.
Okay.
It's like I've got my own little list here.
Are you assigning these numbers, or are you just putting the numbers in order we do?
Hmm.
I mean, the numbers aren't anything our characters know, Logan.
Right. No, I'm filling it out as you guys figure it out because I don't want to give off any information that you guys wouldn't already know. Because, like, let's say if I was to label this one, like, if I was to label this one 2 and this one 3, and then you would, but since you guys went to the left and found 2, and then this one was 4, it's like, there's a number 3 room here somewhere. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I'm going to fill these out as you guys discover them. Going down these city streets, it's not you don't find a bazaar. Instead, you find a low level building with a series of holes carved into benches.
Holes.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah,
the bottom of the bench where you sit.
Yes. These benches appear to be made of solid stone, so you're not sure where these holes go.
Are these the porta johns? Ask Mr. Archaeologist what they are.
All right, someone roll a d20 twice.
17. 1.
Oh, these appear to be some public bathrooms.
Hey, I was right.
Yeah.
We found the grappers.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of weird with no privacy walls.
I mean, don't kobolds poop in front of each other all the time?
Yes, but as far as I know, this place wasn't occupied by kobolds.
I
Yes,
mean,
it was. I mean,
I guess that would be an interesting thing to find, wouldn't it? That's why we're here.
nothing's particularly kobold size, so
No, perhaps they were influenced by kobolds.
Yes, and influenced by the culture of pooping.
Well,
Very interesting.
oh wait, here's a question then, Mr. Kobold. What do you do with the poop in your cave?
You bury it.
In a cave? Isn't
Yeah,
isn't the cave made of stone?
you dig.
You dig through stone?
Yeah. How how do you think we dug out the cave?
But wait, where'd you put all the stone?
Oh,
If
you
you
dump it in another hole somewhere else.
but wait, so you dump it outside the cave, right?
Eventually.
So why wouldn't you just dump the poop out of the cave?
I don't want to carry poop. Are you weirdo?
But won't that room stink?
How do you bury it properly?
Well, the
How animals do it. Hide their scent.
yes, yeah, these people they were a bit of pioneers when it came to sanitation. They had public restrooms that would carry filth away.
Fancy.
So that and looking
Is this a
at
world
the
with plumbing, Logan?
hmm?
Is this a world with plumbing?
What's plumbing? Says
I was asking you
Nays.
as that world building. Is a world with plumbing? Yeah.
Well, I mean, we try to make sure Waterdeep stays clean. You know, that we have a sewer system.
Yeah. Well, there's a sewer system, so I guess there must be some. Unless that's just a stormwater system. But I don't know.
Well, I mean, people pee and poop and it goes down the drain and gets flushed into the harbor. You wouldn't necessarily want to swim in the harbor, at least that's what I've been told.
Long time people didn't have that.
Huh?
Talking to you, Logan, not the character.
Stay in character, or at least change your
Well, this
voice.
is world building, so like I would know if they had sewer and
Yeah,
plumbing.
you've been in the sewer,
I was asking you if they had plumbing. The
right?
DM.
You would know this question because you were in their
I
sewer.
know, but me, the player, doesn't know.
The player does know because the character experienced it.
Stormwater, I don't know. No other reasons. So you don't have stormwater buildup. It'd be just drainage.
Yes, and people can poop in the drainage ditch,
Well,
and
they
it
could.
counts. And it counts.
Okay.
uh,
Poop in a
anyway,
drainage ditch. I mean, for a long time, they didn't know they threw it out in buckets.
well, these guys were extremely advanced. It's like they have some technology that we can't replicate.
Fair enough.
Oh well.
Are you a shy pooper?
Ah,
Not talking to you, talking to me.
you see, this is why cameras are
Right.
helpful because I don't know who you were talking to.
I don't know if a camera would help that. In person would help that.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a homebrew game going with some high school friends in Hope, but my high school friends, we're doing it online, and it's hard. It's hard for Hope because like the only
Oh
time
yeah,
she's played with us was face to face.
yeah. It is different.
Very different. But I feel like
I
we've
miss
got.
in person.
I do too.
Much more fun. I'm not the only one who moved away. I wasn't even the first one who moved away.
Well, there was kind of a thing that prevented us from really doing it.
Cough, cough.
All right, where was I? Um, yes, you found some bathhouses. Uh, the waters that would have fed this place have long ago dried up. Is it anybody want to investigate?
Sure, I'll investigate.
All right, roll for me, please.
All right, here we go. Investigation, because I am the greatest of investigators.
Okay, Sherlock.
It bounced out. Okay, that's actually a dirty 20. I have a +1 and I rolled a natural 19.
So, Click, this whole situation is a bit interesting to you because growing up in the elemental plane of air, bathroom situations are a bit different. Stuff just falls forever. So you're actually checking this stuff out, and you're looking around in these benches when you see something glint from one of the holes.
Okay. Is it reachable?
You could definitely reach your arm in there.
All right. I am going to go ahead and reach my arm in there.
Okay.
Why not?
All right. You have to get up
Oh,
to.
no.
You have to reach down up to your elbow.
Okay.
I imagine Katya would have a reaction to this if Laura was here. When you reach down and you grasp something solid,
Ew.
Okay.
what do you do?
All right.
You know, I was really afraid that there's gonna be like what's that sphere of destruction or something?
Oh, a sphere of annihilation.
Annihilation. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that would have been a gross misuse of such a powerful artifact.
You know, if there's such an advanced civilization, that's one way to use it.
Yeah.
This was like a civilization back before. Remember when spellcasting magic got split up with the in the lore or whatever before
Yeah.
magic got broken up by levels and slots.
Yeah.
It's essentially free, free energy.
All right, Click. You have grasped the something hard. What do you do?
I pull it up.
All right, it's a little tough for a moment, but then it breaks free, and you hear this crumbling as you
What?
withdraw your arm. Uh, you have this cute little dagger that has some dust on it.
Man, what did they eat?
This dagger, very simple, with a cross guard, with a ruby set into the center of the cross guard, and a shining like silver pommel with a. It feels good in your hands.
Nice.
Yeah, this is absolutely tiny dagger, and probably not more than 6 inches overall.
That's gross.
Okay.
Huh?
I turn to the group. Meepo, I know you use a rapier.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really
Much
have
bigger,
anybody
longer,
that
pointier.
rapiers. What's that?
Much bigger, longer, and pointier.
Right. I'll just hold on to it for a little bit then.
Okay, you're gonna hold on to it.
Maze chimes in. It's like that's interesting that it hasn't degraded.
Yeah.
Weird poop.
I would
bag.
assume, like, with, knowledge and stuff, that I would know that magical items typically don't degrade.
Yes, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah, so
Hold on. They flip through their book.
Gotta attune to it.
If you want, I could look at it right now before you stow it away in your weapon pouch.
No, you might keep it.
Ah,
Yeah.
if hey, okay. It was a good thing that I kept that power stone. Otherwise, we would have never powered on Sobek.
It's not
Yeah,
powered right now.
yeah. As soon as we find a new one, I'm totally willing to let Sobek be powered on again. Yes, but like if I may please see the dagger.
I will. I hand him the dagger and I say, "Now, trust is like a bank. You don't give it all at once. You give a little and see how it's treated before you decide you want to invest more. So here is my little that I am trusting to you." And I handle the dagger.
Thank you. Look, we've got nothing to worry about here. We're all friends.
What did they eat?
Meepo, being an expert with daggers, you know that this is very small, even by dagger standards. It's something that would have been kept in a hidden pocket. Not that kind.
Yeah, it was hidden in a hidden pocket. All right.
And it's quite possible
It's a prison.
that it could have fallen out when someone was here.
Yeah, I wouldn't reach in and grab it either if I dropped it in a latrine. Ew.
So, excuse me. All right. Maze pulls out the dagger, begins to look at it, pulls out a pearl and their book as they sit cross legged on the floor. Their eyes begin to glow, very similar into the way that either Levi would when they do this, or when Jula would. Oh, well, now this is interesting.
Doesn't
Uh,
smell.
so I think the most accurate thing that I could call this. Hmm. I've never seen something like this before, so I'm not even sure if we have a name for it.
Well, what is it? Like, not a name, but can you tell me what it does or anything like that?
W- Well, this is called. Well, it's obviously a magic dagger,
Yes.
and it'll help you when it comes to attacking.
Okay.
Um, +1 for in-game mechanics. Um, I guess I would call it a backstabbing kind of knife.
Okay. Can you explain a little bit more?
Uh, I'm not used to dealing with this kind of thing. It's very interesting. So, someone would. I'd imagine that this was meant for an assassination or a grudge of some kind against a very specific person.
Okay.
Because because if you were to focus this knife's energy on someone, it would cut deeper than most. To explain it mechanically, this is a +1 dagger, but if you take a action to designate someone as your sworn enemy, lasting up to an hour, with a charge of uh, 3 times a day, regaining 1 charge at dawn. it is an additional d6 of damage whenever they strike.
Does it happen on that first strike as well? Do you get that d6, or is that only on follow-up strikes?
Every time it strikes.
So even the first one.
Yes.
Okay.
So to explain it in mechanically, this is the backstabbing knife. You take an action to swear vengeance on someone, and then every time that you attack that person within the hour that you swore vengeance, you get an additional d6 of damage.
Okay, but it still costs you an action to just do it.
Yes.
Let's see, so if you lose your attack, okay.
Yeah, but if you can do it like before the attack round, that's not bad.
Well, I mean, if you have some way to attack with like a bonus action or something, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't.
All right. So what is it called? Backstabbing dagger.
Yeah.
Whatever you wanted to name it, because you found it.
I'll name it George.
Yes.
Maze gives you a look.
Not the dumbest weapon name I've heard.
Is this a real D&D item or is this something you created?
It's based on a different kind of dagger, but I've tweaked it.
Okay. All right. So we will add a custom item then. Oh, I should ask Mace. Do I need to sit with it for some time before I can utilize its benefits? Basically asking if I need to attune to it.
Yeah, yes, this is a bit complicated to fully understand how it interacts with the weave. Boy, someone must have been really angry when they made this, or at least that cold kind of smoldering hatred that someone dedicates their life to something.
Then they dropped it in a latrine.
I'm not so sure they dropped it, come to think
Or
of it,
passed it in a latrine.
or stashed it in a latrine.
Ew.
Like maybe they used it and then they had to get rid of it.
Now, Ian, or not Ian, I'm sorry, Logan.
Yes.
So with this dagger, you said it has 3 charges. Now, those charges are simply to declare an enemy, right?
Yes.
Okay. So it takes a charge to declare an enemy, and then after that charge is used, then every attack against that enemy using this weapon deals an extra d6
For an hour.
for an hour. Understood.
A d6 of psychic damage, by the way.
D6 psychic damage. Okay, that's good to know.
Did you also write down it's a +1 magic dagger?
Yes, I'm getting to that.
Guess that some magic is nice. I can't see myself really.
And how much does a normal dagger do?
D4.
D4.
Or how much does this one do? So it'll do a d4 and a d6?
Yep, once you swear someone as your enemy.
All right, perfect. All right. Add item equipment. Perfect. Thank you. All right, I turn to, and that was Maze that did that.
Maze identified it. Yep.
All right, I turn to Maze and I say, "Thank you very much. I
Yeah.
appreciate."
Yeah, I certainly can't use this right now. It's definitely could be useful.
We will see. That's for sure.
I mean, you could use it.
I've never hated anyone in my life enough to swear vengeance on them.
I take a second. I glance at the dagger, looking at my reflection in its blade, and I kind of mumble, not really looking at Maze, but acknowledging that I heard him saying, "I hope you never have to."
I'm laughing as the DM.
Chuny. Funny.
Go ahead and give yourself an inspiration.
I
Why
still
not?
have one. I don't get many opportunities to use up the inspiration. So,
They only last for a round for a session.
Uh,
oh, do they?
the recap inspiration lasts a session.
Oh,
The character inspiration lasts until you use it, but you can only have one.
Yeah. I just don't get many opportunities to actually use it.
You gotta make more attack rolls.
I mean, most of my spells I used are like they have to make saves
I mean,
against.
you use saving throws with your inspiration too.
Any
Any
Uh,
sort of roll.
Let me double check. You may be able to impose disadvantage. Let me double check that though.
All right. Well, we don't have to worry about it today.
Okay.
That can be like a in between session research.
Yeah. So what do you guys do?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Well, stash your poop knife. Let's go.
I stashed the knife in my side of my belt.
Okay. You continue on. All right. You come to another branching path. Oops.
Mm, cool. So we're branching. Anything noticeable, distinguishable?
Not really. Both of them seem to head towards the city center. Uh, and that the sky, even though you've been locked in this continuing darkness, has actually gotten dimmer, it seems. But as far as what sticks out, it's a lot of the same. You see the remnants of a city. If it with more desiccated forms of life, whether it be plant life, humanoid shaped lumps, or even like larger ones that could be pack animals of their time.
Hmm. So you all want to go with the around the nearer corner or the further corner? I don't know if it makes a difference. Maybe. Sure, seems as good as any. Corner is a corner. No preference.
Oop, oop, oop. It's hard to draw with a mouse.
Yeah. Find Logan a drawing pad.
Huh?
Draw you a drawing tablet.
Oh, maybe you want to be like my friends that got so tired of me using my skull candy headphones that they
You
said
got yeah.
they
That
got me they got me a gaming headset.
yeah.
It's like for our sakes, just get a better mic. Looking around, it's more of that city. It's more of the city as you've been seeing it before, but right down the middle of this street, uh, crossing your path in a perpendicular direction, there seems to have been a path of destruction. Looking off to your right, you see stones that have been blown apart, but no signs of charring or anything like that. It is simply as if in this line the stones have exploded outwards. Homes have been split. The cobblestone that you have been walking on has been uprooted from the ground, with a deep rut crossing it.
Does it look like
Uh, how would you investigate?
Does it look like something a giant snake slithered? What shape is this indentation?
It it looks like, and again, this is an oddly straight line, so it makes you not think of anything organic necessarily. That the stones have been blown out from the ground. If you want to do an investigation check, maybe you'll find something else. Okay.
From what I'm understanding, you described, Logan.
Okay. What were you saying, Chris?
I was saying, from what I'm understanding, based on the description that I'm hearing, is it possible that it was like? Would I be able to determine if it was like maybe a form of energy, like a magical ray of some kind?
You can definitely assist with that in mind. That's not a bad guess.
All right, I'll go ahead and roll as well. And you said investigation?
Uh-huh.
All right, here we go.
So we got a 15
And a 14.
and a 14.
We're
Okay.
mediocre investigators.
Yes, but
That's better than mediocre.
I mean, with what the players have said, that also is a good way about it. Click, you're looking for signs of energy disruption, and Levi, you're looking for how, like, what direction that the stones have occurred, as whereas you can see a direction of travel. Uh, Click, with that in mind, you notice that amongst some of the stones, there's not any charring of flame or any sources of soot or ash, but you do see light patterns of energy through chunks of stone scattered around it that looks like they have been burned, but there is no soot. It is just simply as if they have rapidly liquefied and then cooled. Uh,
Oh, go ahead.
Levi, looking in the directions of the stones, it takes you a while to piece this together, just because of how complicated this has been scattered about. It, if you had to guess, the stones were pushed down and then blown apart because, looking at where the trail begins and ends, there is signs of a great pressure or force or something pushing the stones down, but then as they go along, they are blown out on the sides as you go along the path of destruction.
This is like a giant snake or something.
There are no signs of dragging, Meepo, as you look at it. You know, you've lived out in the wilds. You know what a snake path looks like.
Hmm.
This does not look like anything has been dragged through here.
Hmm. What the heck?
I turn over to Maze and I say, Maze, can you come over here and take a look at this? And I tell him my theory. And I ask him about if he's encountered stories or things in his research, or their research, my bad,
Yeah.
that um, might shed some light on this.
This looks like a rapid expansion and then cooling. Uh, maybe I'm just thinking about it because of our serpentine friend, but this looks like a lightning bolt uh, kind of energy. The snake creature? The snake
Mhm.
creature shot lightning, but what dragon are you referring to? Says Maze. There was early on in your trip, there was a giant sandstorm, and other people in the party saw a dragon. Like it, no, okay, no worries. It kind of looks like the parts of your skin that haven't fully healed yet. The way the energy is patterned on the rocks. Uh, so with asking all these questions, let's see. Who hasn't made an investigation roll yet?
Me.
Uh, Catch is not very smart, but I'm going to argue so that way I can roll another character.
What?
that she's going to take a crack at it, looking at the direction of the path. She has no fucking idea. That's not what she was hired for. That leaves
A
Meepo.
-2. So what the heck?
Yeah, it's a 2.
-2.
Yeah.
At least I get a +1. So
Roll with advantage because Maze hasn't done it yet. So
a
damn.
9.
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Yeah. That's an interesting question, Levi. I wish I knew how to answer it, says Maze.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Pain. DM pain.
Yep. Well, I don't know. I can't figure nothing out.
Oh, all along this path. That's up to you guys.
Well, that's really our only option. Really our only option, ain't it?
Perception. Okay.
Uh, let's see here. I turned to
Already had perception, so I'm rolling 19. Oh boy. Let's fucking move. I don't want to be here close enough to wait to find out.
Yep.
That corner's pretty close to us. So let's go.
All that means is yeah, all that Meepo can tell is it's getting closer. He can't tell where exactly.
we got the whirling dust storm going on, right?
Yep.
Man, it'd be nice to be a druid. Oh wait,
Said nobody ever.
That's not true. Druids are awesome.
They're not very good.
No, druids are awesome. Shush.
they're my favorite. I just didn't play Zaris right. And it took me forever to learn that.
They're a very weird class.
They're a full caster.
They don't really seem very. I don't know.
They're good
Well,
support.
They're great support.
They're not thematically consistent, really.
What do you mean?
And they got a lot of freaking little rules. A lot of different. They're hard to play.
I think I don't know. I would put druids in there along with clerics. They're I think the hardest one to play is like sorcerer half casters because you're very limited in your spells. All the other classes you get to change out almost constantly, or you have no magic spells to worry about, and it's just a lot of your stuff comes back on a short rest, so there's a lot less planning involved.
No. All right. Well, let's look. We need to carry on in GTFO before this thing gets closer.
I wouldn't be that kind of DM that would get you guys talking just so that way the creature can catch up to you. No,
Okay.
I wouldn't do that ever.
No, you wouldn't. You would never.
Okay, moving on to the next spot as you guys have found it. Again, you come to an open plaza, but this one it doesn't appear that it was used for a shopping place. It was more of just a gathering area. In the center location, there's a dusty fountain carved with uh, a lot of images in relief, and it looks like, judging by the number of windows and doors on the surrounding buildings, that this could have been a place that would have housed a lot of people at points at some point.
Well, we found the apartment. I don't really want to stay and investigate. I'll need to carry on. Well, why wait? To what?
The center. Make a survival check, Levi.
Is it not big and visible? It's not big and visible from a distance.
Guys, what if we have to kill the snake in order to get to the center?
Why would we have to do that?
You're not sure, Levi, with all this walking around and the having to take various streets, just trying to avoid this creature. It's like your first priority hasn't been getting closer; it's been avoiding this creature. You're not sure.
Could we do it if we take a few, like maybe an hour to rest?
Yeah, you could take a short rest.
Well, no, I'm asking the group if they feel like we would be better equipped to take on the snake if we took a short rest.
Well, better, yes. Though I think we're still going to die either way, so I don't really want to take on the snake.
Yep.
Did you not see what this thing did to him?
Gotcha. Are you still hurting, by the way? Okay.
Yeah, that's what healing spells are for.
Katya chimes in.
He sure
like,
was.
We have this open plaza, and all these buildings for us to hide in. This could be our ambush point if we're gonna actually fight it.
Why, why do we have to? Why exactly are we gonna fight
Well,
it?
hopefully it takes an hour, and then at least we might be better off compared to where we're at currently.
We don't really want to fight it. I don't see the benefit.
I agree with you, but it's continuing to pursue us, so
Well,
it's either
that's
A,
o-
we continue to run, or B, we fight it, and that way we can at least lose it.
it's gonna lose us eventually. I would assume so. I didn't know where we were the moment we were here. I didn't know we were here until you shot it. I mean, that sounds better to me.
I mean, we could do that too, says Katya. I'm worried that this thing will continue to pursue us until we leave this place.
Uh,
Oh, I see what you mean, says
it
Katya.
didn't. It doesn't know when we came in. It didn't know where we were.
You're right. So
It's not psychic.
maybe it's an attack
Probably.
on sight kind of thing.
Well, then how is it still chasing us? It doesn't see us. Well, did it happen to be following us? Hmm. I don't
What
know.
if there's more?
Well, then we're just daft. If there's like multiple of these things, yeah, we're probably just daft.
So my biggest
Definitely don't want to fight it.
my biggest concern, if there's more, is that we're fleeing from this one when we get pincered by another one.
Well, then there's just no win. At
I'm just
best, you could hide.
I mean I mean it surprised us last time. I think
Uh,
if we're prepared, maybe we can take it.
but if there's more than one,
We can take
it sounds
one.
bad. Yeah, but you said there might be multiple, which would
There
be
might
really fucking bad.
there might be. I don't well
Well,
we
then it
want
fucking almost killed you.
well that we weren't ready for the game plan, I guess, that time. But
It almost one shot killed you.
yeah,
But he got better.
Oh, it almost didn't have a chance to get better.
look,
He says, "Well, crispy."
I think that was our first mistake. Levi shouldn't have been hit in the first place.
I mean, he's the one who just elected to get hit. So,
Look, I'm the one who's supposed to get hit, all right? Okay?
uh,
Look at
are
me.
you Matt? Are you electrically resistant? Did you pack your rubber?
Katya like touches the emblem on her armor. I can be.
You need a long rest for that, though.
No, I don't.
That was a long rest.
Nope, we fixed it. You know that whole thing where we had to deal with a Swahagan?
Yeah, but I thought you
So that
still
way we
need a
could
long
fix
rest
it.
to change it.
Haha.
Before it was random, but now I thought after fixing it was you now get to choose it every long rest. I thought.
Nah. No, this is way better than that.
Okay, I
Well,
misunderstood.
I'm not necessarily against not fighting it. I'm decently packed on spells. I still have energy.
I just don't want to get turned crispy.
You mean your wings? Oh,
Is
okay.
there is there a ceiling to this place or is it open sky?
It's open sky, but the swirling dome of sand kind of limits you.
Gotcha.
My name is.
Why don't you just fly up and go see where it is?
You've tried that before. The again, the swirling sand allows you to see things at a distance, but not clearly. Before, when you tried to peer on this thing as it was approaching your area, you could just see a large shape approaching. You couldn't identify what it actually was.
Make out the big snake.
You couldn't make out it was a big snake. You just saw it was a big thing.
Can you?
Logan, let me ask you this question. On the spell Stone Shape,
Yeah.
if I were to go up to, say, like a wall or a building, can I use it to basically shape the rock away from itself and then create like a massive boulder that'll just kind of fall onto said snake?
Hmm.
The spell's not really specific.
That is shaping.
Here, let me get back to you on that one.
Okay.
Because
I'm trying to
I'd
figure out
have,
how to set an ambush.
if we did do that, I'd have to determine how big. Let's see.
I can only do 5 feet.
I mean, 5 feet cube is pretty big. You could shape a large rock into a weapon, idol, or coffer. Make a small patch through a wall as long as the wall is less than 5 feet thick. So what I'm imagining is you basically you take a stone wall, you touch the top of it. It's like
Mhm.
this stone wall is now a stone cantilever, and then you break the cantilever over the snake's head.
That's what I'm
Just
kind of
make
going.
it a boulder with a really, really thin support.
Yeah, that's what I was picturing.
Yeah.
It's like 3D printing.
It is a
Break
fourth.
the support.
It is a fourth level spell. I'd have to see how much damage Rock's Fall actually does.
How big of a rock is it?
It's a 5 foot by 5 foot by 5 foot.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty
That's
big,
pretty freaking heavy.
but there are damage rules for falling objects.
I don't know what that is.
If you were up really high, then it'd be a simple one. But I have to
I know
check.
what happens when a person falls.
Yeah, I have to check that.
Maxes out at 10d10.
12d10.
So I max at 10. Max out at 10.
Nope, 12d10.
Which is kind of insane when you think about it. It means they can fall from anything at a certain level.
Yeah,
5.
yeah. I really don't like it for that.
It really shouldn't have a cap. Well, I guess it should. I guess there's a terminal velocity, but whatever. Now we're getting into side thing, but whatever. So what do we want to do about this snake?
I think
I'd
I think
attack.
that decision can be settled next time since it is 10 o'clock.
Okay.
All right. Sounds good.
We're targeting 10:30.
All right.